Well, now, the famous amateur rugby league club is in danger of extinction because it can no longer use its ground.
Over the years, East Leeds has nurtured some of the game's brightest talents, but the closure of the local working men's club, which they've always used as their base, means the future is now uncertain.
Well, John Shires is live there for us this evening. Over to you, John.
Thanks very much, Duncan. Well, first, a little bit about the club. It's very much part of the community here in East Leeds. They field one open age club. They play in the National Conference. That's the level just below the professional game. They also play 11 every week, 11 underage teams. That's ranging between aged 8 and aged 18. And you can see some of them behind me at the moment. So you're probably asking what the problem here is. Well, the problem is a building that's right behind the camera over there. That's the East Leeds Working Men's Club, and that has shut. Well, why does that make such a big difference? Well, with me is Malcolm Waite, the club president, and Steve Jones, who's part of the campaign to keep the club going. Malcolm, first of all, what is the problem? Why are you in such a bind at the moment?
As you can see, the Working Men's Club has closed, leaving us without facilities to go in and offer a home for away visiting teams that you need in the National Conference League, but also it's somewhere for us to raise funds and to have a base. As you can see, there's many parents down there tonight stood out in this weather watching the lads train. They would normally be in the club and in the clubhouse. We need a base to live and survive from.
And Steve, you can't actually play in the National Conference if you haven't got these facilities.
If we don't meet the minimum criteria, John, there's a good chance that we'll get asked to leave the conference. So it's important that we can play here. We've got the barriers up, we've got our dugouts and the training facilities, the hospitality, as Malcolm said, and we need that to meet the criteria to play in that league, which is, as you said, the best amateur league in the country.
Now, how much what a blow would it mean to this area in terms of rugby league if you lost this club?
It'd be a terrible blow, John. As you can see, we've got lads there at 8-year-old. Those lads will aspire to become what these lads are. These are some of the lads who've gone through our hands to become professional. Richard Mathers at Wigan. Leroy Rivette, the lad who scored the 4 tries at Wembley, gave me one of the happiest days of my life. Got the 2 Gibbons twins. Got Graham Middleton there. Got young Ben Walkin, who's on the books down at Hunslet now. And I've got Ryan Gaunt there, a lad who's just gone up to Headingley, and hopefully he's going to make his future in rugby league.
Well, over here we've got Danny Maguire. If we just come over here. Danny, excuse me, Danny, can we just bring you in here? Danny Maguire, the Leeds Rhinos, and of course Great Britain and England. Now, this brings back a lot of very happy memories for you, I'd have thought, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just grew up round the corner, and it's a great club, East Leeds. A lot of youngsters from the area. It's a great outlet for them. Come down here and enjoy the rugby league, and it's a great shame what's happening with the club at the minute.
How much do you owe to this club?
Well, I owe everything really, to be honest with you. This is where I started out. This was the first club. This is where I sort of learnt my trade and met a lot of great friends and great coaches. And as you said, it's where I started out, and a lot of the kids here tonight, it's where they're starting out, and the dreams that these lads have got to professional in the future.
Okay, well, obviously everybody here is hoping the club can continue. Of course, what they need is help. They need a bit of cash, and they need to find out whether they can actually keep this place going as a going concern. And let's hope they do. But now it's back to you in the studio.
John, thanks very much.